Mission in Motion. We're here in Aberdeen, Scotland at a swim meet called the British World Series. We're gonna see how we do. Stay tuned.
So, like I just said in that little intro, I was in Aberdeen, Scotland. I was Mr. International for a week. I had to go to classification in Scotland, and classification is so important. Basically, without getting too in the weeds of it, the idea of classification is that the World Paris Olympics, the International Federation of the Paralympic swimming movement, is trying to, as effectively and as accurately as possible, get these groups of athletes from all over the world into these classes that have athletes of similar impairment severity. The idea is that we just want to create a level and fair playing field. Now, is it a perfect system? No, there's a lot of problems with it actually. But the best thing that you can do is just kind of be a willing participant and just allow what's going to happen. So I had to do all this kind of pre-trip paperwork. I had to go have some medical evaluations and assessments done by physicians and physical therapists, and then you have to sign some more stuff and send it all away. And then once you get over there, these classifiers, both medical classifiers and sport classifiers, have to review the paperwork and then do their own assessment. And it's a long process. And as an athlete, it's really, really stressful and just a lot of long days. However, do have some good news to report, which is basically everything stayed mostly unchanged. There were a few discrepancies on last time I went through classification, I got this number of points, and this time I got this number of points, but those are just kind of very fine, and your classification is kind of a little bit of a more broad stroke. Anyway, I'm an S7, SB6, SM7, and all that means is, one, it's not an algebra equation. For the swimming strokes of freestyle, backstroke, and butterfly, I'm in the 7 classification, and also for the individual medley, I'm a 7. But for breaststroke only events, I'm actually a 6. Breaststroke is a really unique stroke, and the mechanics of it, sometimes when you have a physical impairment like me, it's the most difficult to do right, and so your classification can actually drop. It's very, very common, and so that's the status. S7, SB6, SM7. Now that that's behind me, I get to worry about the future, and it was a huge hurdle to get past this classification process. One, I swam really well at the meet and ended up bringing home some hardware. I don't know where that is, but I ended up getting a silver medal in the 50-meter butterfly against all of the classifications, not just my own. And now I'm focusing on just getting my training up. The volume has to go up, the intensity has to go up, and basically I got to get in better shape before we really start racing, because we are losing days. And so we're going to keep our foot on the gas and continue to try and get better every single day. That's part of this mission in motion. You set a long-term goal, and you have these small, measurable, kind of marks. And getting through classification was a huge mark for me. Now we train hard and we get ready for the Indy World Series, the World Series event that we're hosting domestically in April. That's going to be the next opportunity I'm going to have to race. So I'll keep you guys posted, but for now, let's keep putting the mission in motion. If you're interested in getting involved in the ability experience and helping put our mission into motion a little bit more actively, one, follow the links below and see if there's an ability camp that you can attend, or if you don't have the time or the energy, we're always going to need support from our stakeholders and our brothers in Pi Kappa Phi and anyone really that helps the ability experience reach a greater audience and gives us the opportunity to serve more people with disabilities. So if you're interested in making a donation to help create more shared experiences, there's links below for that too. We'll see you next time. Let's put the mission in motion. Take care, y'all.